years. When you get back drive like that, you do not wake up the next morning and get right up out of bed. It takes a little while.
I'm sure of it.
Just take my word on that.
There's a count of 1 and 2.
Almost.
Not quite 3. Sean Summers going for the boot. And he did, too, right in the face. He's got it, Mark Valiant and Putski. Double arm drag, double clothesline, and down goes Sean Summers.
Oh!
Big elbow.
Nice elbow drop.
Flying elbow by Mark Valiant. Got a 2 count on him. He's going to try to get the first score right here, I do believe, and he's in position to do it, too. Nice drop kick. Sends Summers right back into the ropes. And Mark Valiant, wasting no time, gets right back in there on him.
Dory, you notice the pace of this contest here?
It's been pretty high pace all night.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. These guys they're rested up. When they get in there, they're ready to cha-cha.
They sure are. Well, with 5 men on the outside, you've got a lot of partners there.
You got to have an infraction right here, am I wrong?
Yeah, but they got the referee's attention, so you can't call it.
Can you not call it? Look at this referee. Complete and utter pandemonium. Everyone going. Look at Dom Manali just ripping apart Guido Falcone. This is utterly insane. They're going at it from the sidelines, and no one is stopping. This is incredible. Tom Scott with an eye-in-the-skies view of this. Look at the cheap shot. Oh, to Dom Manali. And, oh, Steve Cox going at it.
Yeah, looks like it's getting a little out of control here. Kind of makes me want to be in there.
Ivan Putski trying to get his team back together and on their own side of the ring and get this contest back in the center of the squared circle where it belongs.
So what's the word from the referee? Any points, any infractions, anything?
Well, he's got his own mic, and he hasn't told us anything yet, so it's still nothing.
All right, that under's looking good.
There are less than 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Less than 30 seconds. Rugged Rod Price, the California stud, and Mark Valiant battling it out. Stud going for the body slam, and he's got it.
Big leg drop. Big leg drop.
There's the end. That is the end of the first quarter here in this football match. The end of the first quarter brings around it, and I'll tell you what, Ray, I can't see really if either team has got any distinct advantage at all.
I haven't seen it. All I know, there's a lot of bodies laying around.
There sure are.
You know, I think, hey, looks like a few of these guys took a few left hooks on the chin because these guys are dragging right now. Their mouths are open. They're killed over. These guys are hurt, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're really going for it. I mean, the action is fast-paced.
You see down ringside, both teams are huddled up. They're going over their strategy. Angel, what do you think the coaches are saying to their men right now with a 0-0 tie at the end of the first quarter?
Well, I'm sure somebody wants to get some points on the board, and I'm sure the coaches are relying on their big horses like John Hopp or Devin Michaels to catch a pinfall on somebody and get something on the board.
Well, somebody's got to get some points on this board, and in a hurry, I would think, too.
Right. I imagine the coaches are going with their big horses right now and trying to control the pace.
That's exactly it, Angel. Control the pace, get the horses in there, make them work, and that's still, we are starting right now. There's the bell, the beginning of the second quarter, and it's 0-0. Bodyguards and Bandits.
Second quarter of action begins with the score tied at 0-0. Mark Valiant and the California Stud leading off for their respective teams. Oh! Right in there on him, Price on Valiant. And it looks like Valiant is a little worse for the wear and tear as he is jerked down by the hair and his head rammed face first into that mat. Oh! Price stomping on the hand.
You know, Valiant hasn't had an easy time of it tonight. Looks like he's been coming up a little short each time he's in there.
Shoulder blocks into the midsection of Price by Valiant. Arm drag into the corner buckle. Oh, but Price, big elbow. He was ready for that.
I saw that Price throw that elbow when he played with the Chargers, Doyle.
He was pretty good with some of those dirty moves, wasn't he?
Yeah, not bad.
And Valiant,
there we go, on the floor again.
Valiant in a very precarious position right now. But referee James Beard is right in there to try to keep some semblance of order in this football match. From the Sportatorium in downtown Dallas, Texas. On pay-per-view, it's the Bodyguards against the Bandits. Friday night at the fights here at the Sportatorium. You know, wrestling's been going on at this building for over 50 years, Ray.
Somebody threw today, Elvis.
That's right.
That's right.
Right here.
How about that?
Right there.
Elvis Presley, as a matter of fact, in the back, they have Elvis's contract. They paid him $75 to appear here in the 50s. Because Willie Nelson, one of the longtime greats, who has also played here at the Sportatorium. All the big names came through here.
Hey, Ray, how much did you get for your first pro fight?
Not a whole lot, that's for sure.
I got $30 for my first pro wrestling match.
Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
Into the sleep hole. Look at this. Mark Marion's got on the Beach Bully. Beach Bully got that one pegged.
You've had a few good payoffs in your career, haven't you?
I've been fortunate.
Yeah.
2 count. Beach Bully got it on Valiant, and Valiant being pulled back into the ring by the trunks by Beach Bully, right back out into the center. Beach Bully with a double handful of hair.
Almost shot in the moon.
We've got a moon shot,
yeah.
for sure.
Forearm right across the head as Beach Bully now pulls him in. Oh, look at this. Trying to roll him up. John Hawk in there with the save.
See, Dwayne, that's why this is an interesting concept. You meant the tag, you got the small package, but couldn't get a count on him.
What a big boot, John Hawk. That's his specialty right there.
It's a big boot.
That's a big boot. That's a big boot, yeah.
I believe that's a size 14.
Somewhere up in the teens.
John Hawk, big cowboy, got those big boots on him. And Mark Valiant now trying to get that sleep hold on him, but wasn't able to.
Mark Valiant is, he's kind of like in a world of hurt. I think he's worn down a little bit. Well, he's been in that ring quite some time. Yeah,
he was in at the end of the first quarter.
Right, yeah, they've been getting to him pretty good. Maybe it's part of this team strategy.
Well, if you can get one man in there and wear him down, that's certainly what I'd try to do to get some points on this board.
Right.
You've got 5 men down there. You can keep a fresh man in the ring and keep that wrestler over on your side of the ring at all times. You have at least away from the corner where he can tag.
Yeah, well, right now things don't look so good for the Bodyguards.
Mark Valiant, sunset flip, trying to pull him over into that pinning position. And Guido Falcone pulled over. 1, 2, but the head scissor breaks that up. And Valiant, did he get the tag?
Nope.
No tag.
No tag.
He desperately needs to tag right now, I'll tell you
right
that.
now the Bandits are really working on these guys.
Working on these guys. They need some help. These Bandits are cheating. What do you mean working on? Look at double holding, double into the ropes. This is utterly ridiculous.
Double elbows. It sends Valiant down. And there's a cover by Chip the Firebreaker. Got a 1 count on him. That's all he got. That's all he was able to get. I think maybe the team of the Bodyguards had something to do with that over on the opposite side of the ring.
Yeah, you see him grab his leg and yank him outside the ring.
Firebreaker Chip. The big throw just sends him down. Got another count on him, 2 count. Still no points. Double hammer drive. Valiant trying to fight back, but he's just throwing half-hearted punches. He looks punch drunk out there, doesn't he, Ray?
For sure, man.
You know, I'm surprised we're halfway into the second quarter and we haven't had a pinfall.
I was gonna say,
5 minutes gone in the second quarter. 5 minutes gone.
But I would think there would be something.
Right, yeah. It's really unusual to go this long in wrestling without some kind of pinfall, you know?
I guess it shows the quality of the athlete.
Yeah, these guys are trying real hard, man.
Well, you know, Akbar's team, he keeps sending in fresh men, and Valiant has been out there, I believe, some almost 10 minutes now with just a 1-minute break.
Yeah, you know, you never trust Skandor Akbar, man. Take my word for it.
Akbar's looking at us and making some comments y'all know.
Hey, I'll walk down there and smack him right across the face.
Well, that's the absolute truth.
Hey, man, I think he's got his bodyguard.
I've done it before.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, you sure have. There's no doubt that you've given Skandor Akbar what for.
Yes,
right in this arena.
Right in this arena. Do it again, too, in the second and his bodyguard.
Akbar changes spin again. Beach Bully Alex Porto in there. Neck snapper over the top by Porto. Perfect opportunity to get him drug in there.
Is that still Valiant in there?
Yeah, it's still Valiant.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to catch a fall and get some points pretty soon.
Porto, standing, twisting toe hold on Valiant. Valiant's had trouble with his knees before, and looks like Porto's trying to stomp a little more damage in there.
Things are looking rough for the Bandits right now.
Oh, look at that. He got a tag.
That's just what they needed.
In comes Bo Vegas.
That's just what they needed.
Vegas all over Alex Porto. Oh, what a backdrop. What a backdrop. And Vegas with that big clothesline right in the corner. Sends him back across the ring. And Vegas, monkey flip right in the corner. Bo Vegas going to town on Alex Porto. Another monkey flip. Oh, but he slipped off. Porto sweating, and Vegas's hands slipped off of there.
Yeah, that Porto's no dummy. I mean, he's always got something in his back that tricks him. He's from the Akbar School of Cheating.
Sean Summers back. Sean Summers back. The Akbar School of Cheating.
Yeah.
Don't be saying it too loud. He looked at me when you said that. Hey,
I'm not worried about him.
you may have to go to...
But he looks like a jerk with that orange.
I may have to come out of retirement.
Come on, Ralph. Let's tag team together, buddy.
Watch your back.
You teach me how to punch, I'll teach you how to suplex.
Well, as soon as Beach Bully Alex Porto got in just the nick of trouble, Akbar sent in Sean Summers, and now it's Summers on Bo Vegas with a 2 count on him right there. Vegas trying to battle back, but in comes Chip the Firebreaker. They use the rules to the best of their ability. You see how Summers held on to Bo Vegas while Chip was able to drive that big boot into the rib cage, and Chip all over him right now. Firebreaker Chip, the CWA heavyweight champion, won that bout last Friday night here at the Sportatorium. Gets a 2 count on Bo Vegas.
Who's blowing his whistle? Is that Akbar?
I think so.
He's always blowing something, isn't it?
Hard to tell from up here. Rod Price in on the tag. There's 1 and 2. Not enough.
A lot of 2 counts. I think the problem, Doyle, is these guys are staying too fresh. You can't keep them down.
Yep. When you get a guy worn down like Mark Valiant, but Valiant is such a tough competitor. It's a double arm drag, double shoulder block, and down goes Bo Vegas.
Hey, Ray, I guess you get a guy worn down in boxing, you just take him out, right?
Go to the body.
Go to the body.
Take a few, bang that body. He's hurt.
Arms drop.
Left it to the chin.
What a move.
How many knockouts did you have in your career?
23.
23 knockouts. Wow. No, that's pretty good.
Great. Look at this, double teaming right over there. Triple hands full of hair, 3 guys choking Bo Vegas over that top rope before the referee gets over there to break it up. And John Hawk and Beach Bully Alex Porto continue to work on Bo Vegas. In comes Mark Valiant to try to break it up, but isn't able to. In fact, they just caused their team member more suffering. Oh, look at that! John Hawk! Vegas out of the way, and Hawk ended up tripping himself up in those ring ropes.
Oh, yeah, I think he hit the wrong part of town there.
Hawk calling for a tag, and in comes Chip the Firebreaker again. And he's able
away from tagging.
He's able to keep him from making that tag, Angel. He sure is.
See, Chip's a good wrestler, and he's smart. And he knows what he's doing in there.
Look at this, Don Minaldi coming in, taking, oh, cheap shot. Don Minaldi, this guy is incredible. Do you know he bench presses over 550 pounds? Don Minaldi, total. But look at Falcone trying to get a shot on Bo Vegas.
Our man's been in it for a long time.
10 minutes gone. There are 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter with no score. 5 minutes remaining.
There's a tag.
Long time here. Taking a heck of a beating.
In comes Minaldi.
There's 2 big guys going at it.
The #1 bodyguard in the world today, and he's in there against pro wrestler Guido Falcone.
I don't know much about him, Doyle.
I really don't either, but you see him with a lot of the big stars at the events. He's right there with them.
The top bodyguard in the business.
You seen him before, Ray?
I've never seen him wrestle. I think this is actually relatively new to wrestling.
Right.
He's been a top bodyguard in the business for a long time.
All right, for like boxing events and other stuff, concerts. And
for a lot of entertainers also.
Entertainers, okay. Yeah, he's a big guy.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he can take care of himself.
Falcone and Minaldi inside the squared circle. Side headlock, or front face lock there by Falcone. He tags in Big John Hawk, and Hawk lays that big boot into the midsection of Minaldi. Side headlock, Hawk continues to hang on. Turns him over, Minaldi. And Hawk trying to find some handle. Up there. What a kick. Another stomp to the head. by Big John Hawk, and Minaldi face down as Hawk tries to make his way over into the